Gracie, what kind of mindset would you adopt if you had to start over again? What do you think some of the key aspects of a strong mindset to get you through? Three. Let's hear them.
One, when you said in the car, a few people have heard me say this before, when Patsy said to me when I was crying and saying I'm so sick of being rejected because no one was buying.
I know
and she
this one.
spoke up over my shoulder and said,
They're not rejecting you, honey. They're just rejecting your offer. We haven't got it right yet. We did not have the offer right yet.
It gives me goosebumps because they're not rejecting you, they're rejecting the offer.
Yeah, and that's that is a pivotal moment for a lot of female entrepreneurs because you can often feel like, and I think you did
It
at the
is.
time,
It's personal, Patsy.
Yeah, you want to throw in the towel. You take it personally, and it's
They hate
never
me.
personal. They don't hate you. They don't hate you. You know, we just didn't have that offer right. Yeah, it was a good one.
And
What
when we
else?
did, it worked, right?
Absolutely.
Second one, and I find this a lot. I think one biggest thing that I realised was that it is about resilience, and we're not entitled to anything as entrepreneurs. You have to earn it. Like, I feel like sometimes when we're going into this space, it's like, well, I've created an offer that's really helpful, so you have to buy it. If not, it's your fault. Like, it's the customer's fault that they didn't buy it.
Yep.
And it's like, no, they don't owe you anything. They're not entitled to, you are entitled to nothing. You have to earn it. And to earn it, you have to understand what they really, really want. Like, I don't know.
Hence, those consult calls are a good idea.
Yeah.
To understand what they really, really want.
because I changed the whole product because of those calls.
Absolutely. So tell me this, when it comes to resilience, because there's always going to be people around you, and I know you experienced this firsthand, almost too close. I won't call them the naysayers, but people that might tell you can't do it simply because they can't do it. Did you ever?
Heaps.
Yeah.
Heaps.
Yep.
Friends and family. Really close family and friends. Always when it's not going well. When we suck, that's when we get those comments. Now, it's all like, you're just so clever. And I'm like, I'm the same person I was.
Yeah, exactly.
But no one believed in me. Yep. So I was thinking of this last night. Patsy used to say, when you run out of belief in yourself, you can borrow some of mine because I will never stop believing in you.
Yeah, and I tell you one thing that you know, when we talk about what we would change, that is one thing I would never change. You know, for me, showing up was truly around, Gracie. I never stopped believing in you.
I don't know why.
And the good
sucked
times
for
and bad.
so long.
Well, I do know why, but I tell you why, because I was so aware that you had a dream, and you were prepared to protect it, and I was prepared to help you protect that dream because that dream was so powerful. In all honesty, for me, that was the turn up because you had a dream to inspire and empower female entrepreneurs across the world. And you know, it was such a real dream, Gracie. That's why you were prepared to protect it, and I was prepared to stand by you and protect it as well.
Which is like, we don't, this is a blessing. We don't all have this. Do you sometimes feel like people in your friendship groups, people in your family are like I had? Who feels like they haven't got their one person? How can we change that?
I think there's a choice. It is really
they
about...
all have you. Our diamonds have Patsy.
Yeah, it is about finding and surrounding yourself with the people that do believe in you, where you can borrow a little bit of self-belief from time to time, because borrowing that bit of self-belief, and I know there was times where I would kiss you in the middle of the forehead and go, you can borrow a little bit from me right now because you were struggling. Yeah. But I think... Yeah. You know, and I think you're right. Our diamond girls, they've got exactly that. They've got exactly that.
And we've got each other, right? Like, I feel like that's the thing.
Community's
when
the
you're
best.
networking, when you're in the networking chat next time, if you need to say, hey, can I borrow some of your belief? Because I think that this is worth it and I think my market care, but it doesn't feel like that. Maybe we can give each other our belief.
Yeah, because you didn't have this community that you've created here for your girls, and your girls have this incredible community around them.
It was pre this.
Yeah, it was pre all of this.
Love you guys.
Last question. So, if you had to break any habits, any habits that may have been, holding you up, what would be some of the first habits you would look at breaking? Because I know we all kind of have habits or things that are sucking our time and stopping us from doing the things that we want to do in our business. What sort of habits would you look at breaking first?
I think two. One, it's going to be shocking, but just trust me on this one, social media. No personal social media accounts. So I did that too late is what I'm saying. If I'd start over, so about 3 years in, late 2018, so 3 years in, I broke down all of my, closed all of my personal social media accounts.
And you got really serious about it, didn't you? Because you realised, Gracie realised how it was sucking her time. And when
And I
time
was
became
depressed,
this precious
'cause I'd
commodity.
see all these successful people, and in the early days when you're not feeling successful and you go on social media and you see all these particularly successful female entrepreneurs,
you think, what's wrong with me?
it'd break me every time.
Yeah, what's wrong
So
with me?
I stopped that. Because of it, I missed a couple of birthdays and my 10th high school reunion. That's about it. I'm sad I missed that. But people contact you. You can survive without social media. Number 2, I think I wrote down. Oh, yes. I still had perfectionism. Like the whole done is better than perfect. I wish I'd have picked that up earlier.
Yeah, but when you did pick it up, you ran with it.
Yes.
Because you realised how it was slowing you down.
It came up again and reared its ugly head when I started hiring the local team. I was
Yeah.
like, that's not the way I do it.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because it brings up trust issues, doesn't it? Yeah, perfectionism underlying that is often a trust issue, being able to trust others.
Yep.
Would you have done it differently? Sure. Does it matter? No, it's done.
It's done.
It's
Those
done.
two words, it's done.
It's
And you
done.
didn't do it, it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
That's the power.